Hi, I'm Daphne Goode here at the Island Savings Centre in Duncan, where you come for recreation, sports and culture, and the home of the Vancouver Island Regional Library. Thanks a lot for joining us on Go Island, Cowichan Valley. On today's show, what role does community radio play in the Cowichan Valley? We'll find out the details, and we'll look into ebooks at the Cowichan Library, where there are lots of free classes for everyone. All that and more on Go Island, Cowichan Valley.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Libraries are exciting places to be. Generally speaking, I have found that if you want to know what's going on in any community, come by the library. You'll meet people like Nariel Davis, who is with me and is the person who offers youth and children's services here at the library. We are in the Island Savings Centre, and it's a great space here, Nariel. So thanks for being with us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to talk about the e-services. So give me an overview of how libraries have come forward in the modern era.
Libraries now, I would say a lot of us librarians have to know a lot about technology and be aware of what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
We're not just about books, we're about information and how information transfers from one person in one place to another.
Right.
We're about getting that information to the public. So we do that through books, through stories, through all sorts of things, but also through e-resources. We have databases that we subscribe to, and you can access those for free through our website with your library card and get a lot of information about how to fix your car, how to find out about all sorts of research happening out there. On top of that, we also have ebooks and e-audiobooks. So that's electronic audiobooks you can download right to your iPad, right to your iPhone, right to your tablet, right to your Cobos, right to your computer, where you can read them or listen to them from your home as well. So if you aren't able to make it into the library, if that's not working for you, we still have a lot there for you to access.
Excellent. We've also got an opportunity to tell people about classes and workshops that are coming up. So if you want to learn like I want to learn, then just follow along with us. And actually, you're going to show me right now how easy it is on a smartphone. We're going to download the app. We're going to travel along through the Vancouver Island Regional Library system. So let's get started with that then, Nariel. And here we have the smartphone.
And this app will work well on either the iPhone or, as we have here, an Android phone. And it works well on tablets or iPads as well. So we're going to start by going into our applications because this is an Android device. We're going to go to the Play Store. If we were doing an Apple device, it would be the App Store. And we're going to look for, we're actually going to start by clicking on the search button. We're going to enter Overdrive Media Console. And once we've got that app up here, it's the one with the blue square and the white circle. And we're going to click Install. We may have pop-ups such as this one that may ask you for your iTunes password, your Google password, or simply to accept. That is just part of downloading the app. It is free. We don't ask you to download anything that's going to cost you any money. So we click accept here, and it's starting to download it right now for us.
And Wi-Fi is pretty well across the board in Vancouver Island Regional Library?
We have Wi-Fi at every one of our branches. There are a few steps to connecting to the Wi-Fi. If you have any questions, I recommend talking to any of our staff. They can definitely help out with that. You can also do this at home with your own Wi-Fi. Internet access is needed to do this, unfortunately. However, once the books are downloaded onto the device, you can read them or listen to them offline as well. So we're going to click Open Now, and we're going to take a look at what it looks like. Now, the only difference between what it's going to look like on this device and what would look like on an Apple or iPad would be this menu here. This is a very crucial button. On the other devices, it's just the straight lines. It's not the little O symbol. So we're going to click that. We're going to start by adding a library. This is where you decide what branch you're actually connecting with. Not just what branch, but what library system, because this is used by many library systems. So we're going to browse for libraries. We're going to click Canada because that's, of course, the country we're in.
It's tempting to go to Australia.
Tempting, however, you wouldn't have a library, unless you have a library card with an Australian library, you might be out of luck. The nice thing about this is once this is all set up, and you can set this up anywhere, you can read books or listen to them anywhere in the world. I've downloaded ebooks when I was overseas, And the nice thing is they return themselves. You don't have to worry about lugging books around with you. It's all taken care of for you.
Perfect.
So we clicked on British Columbia. Now we're going to scroll to the very bottom of the list, looking for Vancouver Island Regional Library. And here it is. Now the best thing about this is we're going to press these little stars beside each of the two options. The reason we do that is it bookmarks the options, which means you can then, if I click out of here, and I click menu again, there they are waiting for me. Now, I'm going to click on Vancouver Island Regional Library to go, and it's going to take me right to the catalog where I can take a book out.
Excellent.
There are a few other steps, such as creating a Adobe ID that would happen before you got to this step. The reason for those extra measures would be to get around some of the copyright issues of using books online. And also I should let you know that all books available through our catalog, they're treated somewhat like regular books. They can be checked out. We don't have unlimited supply. So what we're going to do is we're going to press this little search button. We're going to click on Advanced Search. And when we get to the Advanced Search page, there's a nice little feature at the bottom here, right here, Show Only Copies Available. That way we can limit it to copies that are not checked out.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Saves time.
It does, especially now if you want a particular book, you don't have to check that off. But if you're looking for something to take out that day, it's a nice feature to have available. We're going to click on all subjects. What kind of books do you like to read?
Oh, let's go for a biography.
Why not? There we go.
There's so many, and then even while you're scrolling, I'm going, no, let's go to arts. It's
Why
okay.
not? We can pick anything today. But we'll start with biography. So we'll click Autobiography, click Done. There we go. We can also limit it by format. Different devices work better with different formats. In your case, you're probably going to want an EPUB book, an Open EPUB book, or an Overdrive Read. Now, Overdrive Read is available only to be read on a browser. You can't actually download it.
Okay.
But EPUB, you can. So we'll click all ebooks in this case. And you should also note under formats at the very bottom is an MP3 audiobook. Devices such as these can play audiobooks as well, which means if you don't want to read a book on your tiny screen, you can also listen to it possibly if it's available. So we'll click Done. We've got our options here limited. We have a lot of other choices, but we're going to stick with that for today. And we'll click Search. Now right away on the screen, I can tell you two things about the books once they come up. I can tell you whether they're audiobook or ebook, and I can tell you if they're available. I can do that by that little icon in the corner. If it's a headphone, it's an audiobook. If it's an open book, it's an ebook. If it's black, it's available. If it's gray, it's not available and has been checked out. Because we limited it to ones that are available, they're all black.
Right.
And because we limited it to ebooks, they're all books. So let's pick a book today.
What shall we? Oh, Paris?
Why
Is
not?
that what that says? Paris and
Paris in Love, I believe.
It is springtime, almost.
It is, it is. So let's try that one today. Now right away we can tell about it. If we scroll down a little bit, we can tell what the formats are. So you can confirm that it is a format you know will work with your book. And, oh, I think I accidentally clicked the back button. I apologize. Let's try clicking
That's
Paris in
okay.
Love. Oh, I did not. Here it is.
It's helping us understand the technology as well.
There's the ebook of EPUB available and the Overdrive Read. I can read a little bit about it, and I can scroll down here.
Right.
And I can click description. I believe that gives me a little bit more. I can click excerpts.
Excellent.
Gives me a bit of information about the book.
It's simple to borrow ebooks from the library. Simply check out books by entering your library barcode and PIN. Select whether you want to borrow books for 7, 14, or 21 days. You can even create wish lists for the future. There's also an opportunity to renew books or return them early. Anyone can borrow up to 5 ebooks at a time. And here's a bonus, there are no late fees as the books return themselves automatically.
Thanks, Nariel. You made that just a breeze. Who are the clients that you're teaching all about with the e-workshops?
Well, we get a wide range of people. All sorts of people are interested in this tool. A lot of people who travel because you can use it wherever you go. We get a lot of seniors who aren't as comfortable with the technology and are just learning it for the first time. It's a lot of fun to teach.
Oh, I think we've certainly made this clear that it is easy with your help. It's so easy, and there are some e-reader workshops coming up. So let's say when and where.
We've got 2 coming up, one on the 19th of February at 4 p.m. and one on the 22nd of February at 3 p.m.
All right.
The first one is going to focus more on Kobos and older devices that don't have the Wi-Fi connection and don't download apps. These devices use computers, so you download the book to the computer and then transfer it to the device. It's a bit of a different system, but a lot of readers still go that way. The second workshop is more for doing what we just did, for the iPads, the tablets, and so you're downloading it directly using apps and Wi-Fi.
The e-reader workshop for Kobos happens on Wednesday, February 19th at 4 p.m. The e-reader workshop for iPads and tablets happens on Saturday, February 22nd at 3 p.m., both at the Cowichan Library in the Island Saving Centre. Register by phoning 250-746-7661. What role does community radio play in our society? Well, we'll be telling you about that after our break. The Cowichan Valley Radio Society is looking to expand, but they'll definitely need your help and the help of the community. After our break, Meg Cuthbert will drop into the station to find out more about that story.
The role of community radio is to inform and entertain, but also,
You know, in an emergency, a radio station suddenly becomes your best friend.